This is a continuation of our lecture series on application of integrals, and today we are discussing about arc length approximation using differentials. We know that the arc length of the graph of a smooth function f of x is given by f is equal to integral a to b square root of 1 plus f dash of x the whole square dx. Here x varies from a to b. This gives the length from point A f of a to b f of b, and also we can define an arc length function f of x for each x in this interval closed interval a b, and that function is defined by integral a to x square root of 1 plus f dash of t the whole square dt. Now we have f of x is equal to integral a to x square root of 1 plus f dash of t the whole square dt, and now we are going to apply fundamental theorem of calculus, and we obtain f dash of x is equal to d by dx of this function is equal to square root of 1 plus f dash of x the whole square. That's equal to root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square. The quantity f dash of x, we have f dash of x is equal to ds by dx. ds by dx is equal to f dash of x, and the quantity ds is equal to f dash of x times dx is called the differential of arc length. Is called the differential of arc length. So we have ds is equal to square root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square dx, or can be written as ds square is the whole square is equal to dx the whole square plus dy the whole square. So if we consider the graph of a function f, consider a point P here. Consider a point P here, and suppose we consider a nearby point Q, and if the particle moves from P to Q, then we know that there is a change dx in x coordinates and there is a change dy in y coordinates. And from the given equation, that means ds the whole square plus ds the whole square is equal to dy square plus ds square indicates that this gives ds. If we consider another point also, then we have the change in ds is like this and dy is like this, and this gives us the ds. So this equation gives a geometric interpretation of the differential of arc length in terms of the differentials dx and dy. So if dx is very small, then dy also very small, and then ds affords a good approximation of the arc length of the graph of f corresponding to the change in x. That is, if x changes to a very small value, then the differential ds gives us an approximation to the arc length itself. We can have some examples. We can use the differentials to obtain approximations of the arc lengths. Example 1. We need to find the arc length of y is equal to 2x square plus x from the point 1, 3 to q 1.1, 3.5. So here we need to find the arc length, but here x varies from 1 to 1.1. That means dx is very small or delta x is very small. So we can easily find the arc length by using the concept of differentials. That is, here we get a good approximation of the arc length by finding ds itself. So, we need to find ds, and ds is equal to root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square dx, that is root of 1 plus dy by dx is 4x plus 1 the whole square dx. And here we let x is equal to 1, then dx is 0.1. X varies from 1 to 1.1. So dx is equal to 0.1. And we obtain the approximation df is equal to square root of 1 plus, substituting x is equal to 1, we have 5 square, dx is equal to 0.1. That is 0.1 times square root of 26, and that's approximately equal to 0.51. So in this case, arc length is approximately equal to 0.51 units. Use differentials to approximate the arc length of the graph of the equation y is equal to x cube plus 1 from p of 1 to 2, q of 1.2, 2.728. Here also x varies from 1 to 1.2, therefore the change is very small. So dx is equal to 0.2 if we take x is equal to 1. And now for finding arc length we can use the differential. df is equal to square root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square dx, that's equal to 1 plus 3x square the whole square dx. And here substituting x is equal to 1, we have square root of 1 plus 9, 0.2, that is 0.2 root 10, approximately is equal to 0.632. So here the approximate arc length is 0.632. Now example 3. Use differentials to approximate the arc length of the graph of the function y is equal to root x plus 1 from p of 4.3 to q of 4.3, 3.074. So if we take x is equal to 4, dx is equal to 0.3. Here also dx is very small, so we can approximate the arc length using ds. And ds is equal to root of 1 plus dy by dx the whole square dx. So here root of 1 plus dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 root x the whole square dx. That's equal to root of 1 plus 1 by 4x dx, and here x is equal to 4. So we have root 1 plus 1 by 16, 0.3. is equal to root 17 by 4, 0.3 is equal to 0.309. Therefore the approximate arc length is this. Thank you.